Hi guys, welcome. I'm Jamey the Spirit Coach and I'm here to give you guys a general reading. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest, as this may or may not be for you at this time. Also, feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising signs. There are other zodiac readings posted on the channel. Feel free to hop over and take a look around. There may be something there for you. Guys, I love when you guys give me likes, when you follow, when you give me comments. It's so amazing to hear that feedback from you guys and to see that the messages are resonating. So I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support of this channel. So this message is going to be for the sign of Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. We are going to be doing a divine feminine energy reading. I came up with this spread because I was kind of tapping into like our feminine. We all have both masculine and feminine energies that are within us, right? And we utilize both of those energies to bring about different things that we are seeking in our life. Both of these energies work in harmony with one another for us to create the lives that we desire, right? So when we're talking about our feminine energy, we're talking about our receptive side. We're talking about the side of us that can draw ideas down from the heavens and really root them into the earth plane, right? We keep ourselves open, an open channel for things to come in so that we can receive the information, right? Also, when we're trying to manifest things, we are keeping ourselves in that feminine state of being so that we can receive the manifestation. Another thing with the feminine energy is like it's like our emotional energy as well. It's the heart, it's the heart of us. It's the water that moves through us, right? So it's like a flowful type of energy. So we're going to check. We're going to pull from an oracle deck first, and then we'll clarify with some tarot. At the end of the reading, guys, there will be a short guided meditation for you. If you're interested in that, stick around till the end, okay? All right, so Scorpio, I invite you to call in your guides, your team, your angels, your loved ones, and I'll do the same as we shuffle here for the sign of Scorpio. Spirit, angels, can we get an overall message or card for the sign of Scorpio and what this divine feminine energy within them is helping them to work through or create, right? For the sign of Scorpio, what can we get, Spirit? What's the overall message for the sign of Scorpio from the divine feminine? I want to do that again because I just felt like they fell out. Not really like they came out intentionally. So we'll keep shuffling, Scorpio. They went face down, not face up, so I didn't see what cards they were. Can we get one message from the divine feminine for the sign of Scorpio? One overall energy, please, Spirit. One message for the sign of Scorpio. These cards are so big in my little bitty hands. Oh my. Ooh. Okay. 3 cards came out, but one came face up, and it's Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. Interesting that that card came out in the Divine Feminine reading. Yeah? You also got light beings here. We won't read from all these cards, but I'll show you what came out. Light beings, alignment, and inward revolution. Inward revolution. Okay. Okay, so the divine masculine energy is sorry, I blanked out because I just got so distracted by the beautiful imagery on this card. Okay, so the masculine energy is like our fire energy. It's our energy that it's our drive, our motivation, our action-taking energy, right? The masculine side of us is the side that builds the idea that has come through, right? When the feminine brings in the idea and speaks it out, then the masculine side of us picks things up and takes action to do the thing, right? So it could be something along the lines, Scorpio, of you kind of, maybe you've been operating in your feminine energy for a while now, you know, and maybe it's time to kind of let that feminine take a back seat for a little bit, or, you know, not operate quite so much in that feminine energy. It could be calling you to kind of balance between the two. Light beings here, it's talking about, like, it's pretty much saying that you are a light being, Scorpio. You have ancestors, you have guides, you have a spiritual team of these light beings that are surrounding you at this time, protecting you, and really helping you with your journey forward. Also, too, helping you with kind of looking deep within yourself with this inward revolution card that came out following that, right? Like, really helping you, like, it's like revealing any hidden parts of yourself, right? Any parts of yourself maybe that you've shoved down or kept unseen, kept hidden from others, you know. It's like, I feel like with what this divine feminine energy has really helped you with up until this point is to bring that part of you out, right? Pulling that part of you outside to show others the softer side of you, the more vulnerable side of you. Also bringing you into an ultimate alignment here. So let's read from the Divine Masculine card and see what it says. It's so interesting that came out for this feminine reading. I didn't even know these cards were in this deck, honestly. Okay, so the light that supports desire and inspires action. Everything has its purpose. You will not always understand what the purpose of something is. However, it is someone's creation, and that is to be respected. If you don't like it, let it be the inspiration to create something more aligned with your soul's purpose. Consider all areas of your life and reevaluate any part that may not be working. You can be your own father by respecting your ideas and providing a way for them to manifest. You are a master of your own making. So now is the time to recognize your inner strength and motivation and to be a leader of your thoughts and emotions instead of a follower. Oh, yeah. Also, too, when I think about the divine feminine energy, you know, I think about, like, kind of sitting in our emotional state, in our emotional self, and this is really saying, like, it's time to, like, pick yourself up, right? You be the leader of your own life. You lead your emotions rather than letting the emotions lead you. Emotions are energy that flow through us, right? And we have the choice to attach to them or to let them flow through us, right? Okay, so stand your ground, regain your self-respect, pick yourself up and dust yourself off. This is not a time to force against or try to control any external forces. This is a time for disciplining the way you focus and what you think about so you can create your dreams. Yes, yes. Yeah, Scorpio. So it's like a call to take action right now. A call to take action. Okay, so let's dive in a little deeper and clarify with our good tarot here. For Scorpio, we're going to find out what the current energy is looking like, what blocks are there, and how this energy is helping you, along with any advice. Okay, Scorpio? Spirit guides, angels, for the sign of Scorpio, what is the current feminine energy looking like for them? The divine feminine. What is that energy looking like, Spirit? What is the current divine feminine energy for the sign of Scorpio, Spirit? These cards are being a little bashful, Scorpio. All right, we got 9 of Air, Ace of Earth, and Chariot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so nine of air could be like anxiety. It could feel like this card came out the other day, and what I intuited from this particular card was like, she is a bird that can fly all her own, right? So she's got all these other birds circling around her, but she's much bigger than they are. It could be one of two things I'm actually getting right now as I'm channeling this message. It could be like trying to fit in with people that aren't the same as you, trying to fit in with the wrong crowds. But if it's not something like that, then it could be just telling you to watch your thought patterns right now, Scorpio. How can you let the most truest authentic thoughts that are coming in, how can you make those be the loudest and biggest thoughts that are circling through your mind, right? All these other thoughts could be fears or anxieties that are happening around you, but you can choose what thought you're going to believe. So test these thoughts out, really observe and look at them and see which ones are truth and which ones are false, which ones are lies, and which ones are you going to really grab onto and believe, right? We've got Ace of Earth following that. Ace of Earth, this is like a blessing on your home, your money, your finances, your stability, your material abundance, right? This is such a blessing from the universe on this right now. I think the universe is bringing this in for you. And it's going to drive you to move forward, to take that action with the Chariot following next, and that divine masculine energy. So I think really, truly, your feminine energy is really kind of just taking a back seat for a little while so that this masculine can step forward, right? Let me just look here for a moment. Chariot energy is like luxurious, fine, beautiful things. Like, she reminds me of a princess that's being carried in her chariot, right? Or it's like a parade where she's, we're all admiring the people that are in the parades and their big extravagant trailers and things, right? So I think you're gonna be admired by others as well, by stepping into this masculine energy. The Chariot is a water card here. This isn't it's a water energy. It's for like it's like Cancer energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water energy. So it is in alignment with your element, right? Let's see. It's also going to bring about freedoms. Horses symbolize freedom to me. And I feel like you're going to be kind of like a leader, the leader of your pack. Also coming back to being the leader of your own life, right? The leader of your emotions, the leader of your thoughts. All right? So that's your current energy right now. Just really trying to keep any type of negative thinking at bay, standing firm, keeping yourself grounded and rooted to the truths that are authentic to you, being ready to take action when the time is right. Okay, so next up is the blockages. We've got Page of Water in the reverse, Ten of Earth in reverse, Star upright, Sun upright. Okay, these are a lot of cards. You're getting a lot of cards, Scorpio. So we might not clarify quite as much with the light seers, but we'll see. Okay, Page of Water, Ten of Earth, the Star, and the Sun. So this is in your block. I think this is like your block. This is more so the blockages right here, what's going on here with these reversals. And it feels like this is how it's helping you, right? The Star and the Sun is how it's helping you. And this is where you're blocked, where this feminine energy is blocked. Page of Water, Ten of Earth in the reverse. Page of Water is typically like an emotional offer, like a cup of love that's being offered to to you or to another, or that you're giving to another. And 10 of Earth is your stability, your home, your finances. 10 of Earth is also cycle completions, a completion of a cycle or chapter closing as well. But it's abundance, right? So I want to see here. Hold on. Scorpio. The Page of Water in the reverse. This particular deck doesn't have reversal definitions, right? So I kind of have to interpret that in my own way. So when I see reversals, I see it in the shadow aspect of the card, right? So normally the Page of Water in the upright, I totally just lost it. Here it is. Normally the Page of Water in the upright is open-heartedness, childlike innocence, curiosity, beginnings of intimacy and relationships, playfulness, cheerfulness, optimism. I open my heart fully, allowing myself to feel childlike wonder and innocence. All adventures lead me where I need to go. Love awaits. Life is a delightful dance, and I am here to frolic and play. I am ready with a big smile, and I have on my dancing shoes. I'm kind of being reminded back to also, like, being indifferent. Like, maybe you were trying too hard to fit in with crowds or with others that just weren't quite resonant for you. So I think you've kind of come out, you've done some work where you've tried to rid your life of those people or of those things that weren't good for you anymore, right? But basically it's saying, like, I think it's important for you to still allow yourself to play right now, Scorpio, even though you are kind of coming into this masculine energy. It is important to stay in touch with that inner child inside of you, that inner part of you that will dream a big dream or imagine, the most fantastical things, right? It's important to stay connected to that part of you and let yourself be indifferent. Let yourself stand out from the crowd, because you are beautiful in your own uniqueness, right? So 10 of Earth is affluence, material abundance, mastery, financial security, inherited wealth or knowledge. I am now able to step back and observe the results of what I built through my dedication and hard work. I claim ownership of the castles I built that have taken form in the material world. I have achieved mastery and inherited treasures of knowledge and experience thanks to all I've been through. I smile appreciatively at my run of good fortune. Okay, yeah, so it could be just like doubts that you've had, Scorpio, with bringing this success into your life. It could be like fears, coming back to that 9 of air, little anxieties or fears that maybe told you that think something's not possible or you won't bring it into completion, but really you are coming into a completion of a cycle. You're coming out, I feel like you're coming out of this observing and inward revolution, right? I feel like you're coming out of this, like you could have been going through like a dark night of a soul even type of energy recently, or in the last 6 months to a year, where you've had to do a lot of internal reflection. And I think you're coming out of that, coming into a more action oriented energy, where you actually are going to start building things, right? It's the end of that cycle, and it's the end of that cycle and the beginning of a new. All right, and then how this is helping you, we've got the star and the sun. This is granting wishes here. This is an overflow of abundance. Yeah, instantly when I see the star, I think of a wish granted, right? You being the star of your own life, you being the star of your show. Normally on the star, in the normal depiction of this card, she's the star, she's like pouring water into a stream, and while the universe is filling her barrel of water as well. So like receiving the good, receiving positive things from the universe, and then also blessing others with that, right? Like not just hoarding it all for yourself, but sharing it with others as well. Vibrant, positive, energetic, exuberating energy. It's playful. It's the sun to me is really childlike type of energy as well. There could be a Leo in your you could have Leo in your chart somewhere, or you could have a Leo in your environment around you. We've got Cancer, Leo, and we've got Earth, Water. Really, we've got all the energies. Earth, Water, and air. Oh, we don't have any fire. There's no fire here. Well, the sun is fire energy. Sorry. So yeah, this is helping you by bringing you into a more motivated, driven energy. It's like blessings on blessings. Like you're going to be shining bright. Like you probably already are feeling this, right? Shining bright. Allowing yourself to be the big, beautiful, unique being that you are. Also believing that anything and everything is possible, right? So it says, at this time, everything is possible and everything I need to know is illuminated. Projects come to fruition, relationships flourish, my growth is assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important that I share the abundance with others, and I am deeply grateful. And that's for the sun energy, and the star says, I'm hopeful and inspired by life right now, and everything that's happening points to a renewed sense of encouragement. After all the changes I have experienced, I'm starting to recognize the hope that comes with new beginnings. Yes, Scorpio, I totally was feeling like you have come through a transition now. Like I said, operating more in your feminine energy, now flowing into the masculine part of you. All right, so let's clarify a little deeper. I don't know how I'm doing on time. I know these readings have been pretty long, but Spirit's just got stuff to say to you guys. Your energy is talking big time right now today. I mean, this is the most cards I've gotten for all the readings. Out of all the readings, Scorpio, this one has the most cards. Okay, so let's clarify a little deeper. What is this Nine of Air? What is this Nine of Air and Ace of Earth energy? Four of Swords. Like, yeah, okay, coming out of... You could have been recently feeling a little bit tired, a little bit drained, a little lethargic even. This is a card of resting and rejuvenation, allowing the body to slow down and take a break. You could have been going really. I think when we're doing inner work too, like that dark night of the soul type of work, that deep shadow work, or this inward revolution, that can be very draining also, right? It can be very draining. And when we go through like a shift or like an awakening or an ascension, we do need that rest. We do need to slow down and let ourselves kind of recalibrate, right? Anything for this Ace of Earth? Queen of Pentacles right after that. So again, an earthy energy. It's very stable. It's very fertile. It's very grounded. She's very abundant and satisfied, right? In a meditative state even. This is the Capricorn energy, so you may have Capricorn in your chart as well. Interesting how both of these cards depict like the horns on the head, right? Again, being the leader of your life. And then we've got the Strength card. It came out in the reverse, but this is this Leo energy again, really tapping into your inner strength, but also noticing the softer parts of yourself as well. Not only is there a lion on this card, but there's a lamb on this card also. So really finding the balance between the masculine and that feminine, that softer versus that hard go-getter, right? Understanding that vulnerability is strength as well. Can we get anything on this Page of Water and Ten of Earth? Okay, Knight of Swords and King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, Knight of Swords in the upright is typically like a fast-acting, quick energy. You could have previously been like moved by your emotions. It could have been like anytime you would experience some type of emotional trigger, whether it was good or bad, doesn't really matter, but that is what would push you to take action. But now, like I said before, it's like coming into a space where your emotions are no longer controlling you. Rather, you are the leader of your emotions. King of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, it's like cutting out the bull crap, you know, like it's a sharp, logical, clear-minded energy. It's very stern in its beliefs, authentic, standing in its truth, right? He's embodying his truth. Also trusting in his wisdom as well as the wisdom of his guides, the people that are protecting him. I want to see it in the reverse real quick. Okay, King of Swords in the reverse could be manipulation, showing off intelligence, rigidness in thinking, tendencies to over-control, irrationality, being cold, or calculating. So a king leads with facts, rationale, scientific principles, and a logical mind. He has an affinity for rules and thought, and he suggests finding impartial clarity before you take your next step. Even though he always seeks data and proof, he always knows that blending experience with inventiveness or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies allows for well-rounded success. Be courageous in the pursuit of your path and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling the way. Yes, not allowing those emotions to guide you, rather seeing through the emotion, right? In shadow, this card can suggest using knowledge to take advantage of others. With truthful communication, it's time to help others in a way that is honest rather than manipulative. Find wisdom in your experience and seek to become the success engineer of your life. With confident, clear thinking, you will find success. I make intelligent decisions and wise decisions about my future. Yeah. So careful with that, Scorpio. Careful. Also, like if you feel that others may be manipulating you or you're feeling manipulated in any form at all, notice that. Notice the signs. Notice there's the red flags and just kind of keep yourself away from that. Also, be careful that you are not the one doing that as well, right? So can we get a final clarifier for the star energy here for how this is helping them? The World, Scorpio. These are beautiful cards, man. These are big energies. Big energies. Yes, a cycle completion. It's bringing you into a cycle completion. Out of this feminine energy and into this masculine. A wish is being granted here. A big wish is being granted here. You can kind of like, it's like you can kick your worries or your fears to the side, because this is a guarantee. This is a guarantee that you're going to be successful. 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, right? Like, it's like staying true to your core, regardless of what may be stacked up against you, right? What is this sun energy, Spirit? What is the sun energy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got 5 of Cups and 4 of Wands. 5 of Cups typically talks about like sad, sulky, like crying over spilt milk type of energy. It could be like feeling left out in the cold, hurt feelings, feeling shunned. Again, like I was saying, like maybe you were trying to force yourself to fit in somewhere that you don't necessarily belong, Scorpio. So it's like getting rid of that, like not letting that consume you anymore, not letting those hurt feelings or that any type of feelings of abandonment are being healed right now as well. And it's really truly a time for you to celebrate, right? For you to come into harmony with yourself, for you to come into harmony with the people around you, with the things that you're doing in your life, the decisions that you're making, the actions that you're taking. It's bringing you closer to a celebratory energy. I can't help but notice that these two girls are like out in this desert, this barren desert, by themselves. There's no one else on this card. It almost looks like a circus tent in the background. But they're just having a good old time with just themselves, and not really focused on what's going on so much, or where they are. Not really focused on where they are, but enjoying it, enjoying being there, right? If that makes any sense at all. All right. I want to read a little bit the 4 of Wands real quick. Okay. A time to kick back in joyful elation. You've been building foundations, and after a period of massive shifting, it's time to enjoy some well-deserved communal bliss. If you've been through a cycle of rapid expansion and awakening, this card marks a transition into a more harmonic and stable state. You've reached new levels of consciousness, and it's the perfect time to enjoy a milestone event and celebrate with the people who love you. Love them right back as they are. And sometimes this card signifies a marriage or another significant occasion. While connecting with friends and family, make sure you relax, release, and allow your body to integrate all the lessons you've been working through. I am devoted to my connectedness, and I celebrate the wonder of loving bliss in my community. Yeah. Scorpio, I definitely feel like you've gone through a transition, an awakening, an ascension of some sorts, and you're coming out on the other side of this and falling more into a masculine, motivated, driven energy. So finally now we're going to pull a numerology card for you, Scorpio. I apologize if you hear the... Right now there are landscapers outside, and I apologize if that is loud. Hopefully not. That could be a message in itself too, right? Like not letting little things distract you, keeping your head up, keeping yourself focused. Yeah. All right, Scorpio. Can we get a number message for the sign of Scorpio? This will be a number that you can keep your eyes peeled for. You may notice it showing up synchronistically around your life on billboards, license plates, or in your total at the checkout counter, you know. So keep an eye out. Pay attention to the thoughts and feelings that are going on within you. Whenever you see this number, there may be a hidden message in there for you. All right, Spirit, for Scorpio, what number message can we get for the sign of Scorpio? What number message for Scorpio, Spirit? For the divine feminine energy of Scorpio, what number message? I like how all 3 of these cards flipped over but stayed in. We're going to keep flipping until they come out all the way. Can we get one card on the table, Spirit? One card on the table for Scorpio. Yay. Thank you. Synchronicity, number 87. Synchronicity. Okay. You could be seeing the number 87 around. You could be seeing like a bunch of random numbers around you. A bunch of duplicating numbers. Let me see if there's anything showing up here. Nothing really repetitive here. Number 4 is showing up a good bit. So 4 could be significant. But you may be noticing lots of synchronicities happening around you, Scorpio, and I think that's your guides, your angels really trying to speak to you during that time. A need to have faith in the universal order of events, even in the midst of hopelessness or uncertainty. There's no such thing as an accident or coincidence in the universe, and the perfect people and opportunities will appear miraculously when least expected. Even when you can't logically comprehend how your dreams could possibly come true, you must trust in the magical power of synchronicity to deliver what you need. Yeah. Keep trusting, keep having faith, Scorpio. I know you are already I have a Scorpio in my life, and I feel that Scorpio energy is very, you guys are spiritual beings, right? You guys are a little bit, you walk both planes, the water and the earth. So, and you like deep, dark places, you know? So I think you have this ability to really tap into that psyche of yours deeper than any of the other zodiacs even, you know? So tap back into that side of you. Tap back into that spiritual side of you that co-creates with divine or co-creates with that higher power or your higher self or whatever it is you prefer to call it, Scorpio. So finally, we're going to get an affirmation for you, and then we'll come back and read the guided imagery exercise for the Divine Masculine card. All right, Spirit, for the sign of Scorpio, what affirmation do they need right now to help with this Divine Feminine energy? We got 2 of them. I am whole. Yes, you are, Scorpio. Yes, you are. I really feel like your masculine and your feminine energies are truly coming into alignment with each other. I am perfectly created. I am a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I have learned, every risk I have taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole. Feel free to take a screenshot of that, Scorpio. Save it to your phone. I am safe. I trust my intuition to lead me down the right path. Looking back on my trials, I see that I am still here and thriving. I always end up better, stronger, and wiser. I have proven to myself that I will always make it time and time again. I am safe. Yes, you are safe. You are safe to be you. To be you. All right, so if that is all that you wish to stay for, I thank you so much for all your time and energy. Feel free to hit that like button, give me a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the reading has resonated for you. I really appreciate the feedback. If you'd like to stick around, though, we are going to go ahead and begin this kind of guided imagery exercise now. So I invite you to find a seat, get yourself nice and comfortable, roll your shoulders, roll your neck. Let yourself get good and comfy and relaxed. I apologize again for the loud weed eaters going on outside right now. But hopefully you can still come into a space of quiet here, okay? Take a deep breath. And I want you to place your left hand on your belly, like right where the belly button is. This area is your solar plexus area, right? So we're going to hold our hands on our solar plexus, all right? Around your belly button, and gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And and exhale. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. The act of closing your eyes will move you to your inner world, allowing you to let go of the distractions of the outer world. Breathe deeply and slowly. Continue breathing until every part of you feels relaxed. Use your imagination to take yourself to a place in nature. The air is clear, pure, and invigorating. Now see yourself sitting high upon a mountain. From this excellent viewpoint, you can see the entire world with clarity. Survey your domain. Feel immense empowerment swelling up within you. This is your creative energy. You are the ruler of your kingdom. Begin to create a scene in your kingdom that includes your dreams and desires. See your dreams and your desires interacting with the environment, with yourself and others. Be the champion of your dreams. Hold them in your heart and feel them all as if they are here right now. Stay in this feeling for just a moment. Gently bring your awareness back to your breathing. Breathe empowerment into your life and open your eyes. All right, Scorpio, that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this little guided imagery exercise. I hope the reading resonated for you, even if it was just a sentence or a word or one single card. I am happy that it did. So I am so grateful for you, and I look forward to the next time I get to tap into your energy, Scorpio. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you. Bye.